Hey, do you have a soft voice and people can't hear you when you're in a group with people? If so, stay tuned. I got you. Number one is going to be raise your voice without yelling. And if you're a soft-spoken person, you know what I'm talking about. When you talk to somebody, it sounds normal to you, but to them, you sound so low, so quiet, and it just annoys the heck out of you. But look, hear me out. When I say practice talking louder or speak loudly, what I mean by this, you don't have to do it in front of people. You can go home, listen to a song, and you can sing the song, rap the song, or read a book, whichever way. But practice being louder, but don't strain your vocals when you do it. As in, if it hurts when you talk louder, stop, take a break, try it again the next day or another day. And once you get the speaking louder, it's gonna feel weird at first. It's gonna be awkward. It's not gonna feel right because you're not used to it. But after you get used to speaking louder, it becomes a natural everyday thing. And then after that, you get to be a part of the conversation. Tip number 2, do not think about not being loud enough or being too soft-spoken to be heard, or thinking that you're not gonna be heard if you speak. Because if you're thinking like that, most likely your body's gonna react to it and it's gonna get you to the point to where you don't speak loudly at all, even if you try. Like your throat might tense up, your body might tense up when you try to speak. So what you want to do to avoid that, thinking in that kind of way, is say, hey, I'm going to speak, I'm going to be loud, go from there. Before I get to number 3, if you hadn't seen this video right here on how to be louder and why people may not be able to hear you because you're soft-spoken, go ahead and check that video out. I'll leave the title in the description, or you can click this little tag. It should be about right here. Number 3 will have to be certain in whatever you're talking about. If you're not certain in whatever you're talking about, it's going to show in your voice. Your voice, it won't be strong, it won't be grounded. It's going to be more of it's going to be like a shivering type of voice, to where you know when it's kind of like when a person's afraid of something, you can hear it in their voice. There's more like it's like weakly in a way, or it's like quivery. All right, number 4 is gonna be learn how to warm up your voice. Yes, speakers, singers, and artists all have to do this, because let me tell you, you'd be surprised at the change that'll happen once you warm your voice up. Because not only does it stretch it out a bit, it changes the whole quality of it, and it could also help you become louder as well. And if you don't believe me, if you learn it, you'll see it. And you can ask anybody that knows how to sing. They'll tell you the difference between warming up versus not warming up. Yeah, but with the track runners or basketball players, if they don't warm up their muscles before they play, most likely they'd stiffen up and their performance wouldn't be as good as it could possibly be. You see what I mean? So after working with my vocal coach, he taught me how to warm up my voice. And I'm sure you've probably noticed the difference between how I speak now versus how I spoke back when I first began. And I'd hope you'd see this video before you see any of my first videos, because they were okay, but not my best videos. And last but not least, number 5. Let me tell you, this one just may be the most important one out of all of them, which is stay hydrated and make sure you eat something. It might sound like, oh, Ryan, I know this. Everybody tells me this. Even my mom tells me this. But look, I want you to really pay attention to it, because if you get hangry, you get mad and you're hungry at the same time, meaning you won't have energy and your whole mood's gonna be thrown off, out the window. Anybody that talks to you is probably gonna make you even more mad. But really, I want you to think about this. Your mood affects your voice. If you're happy, your voice is gonna be outgoing. If you're sad, you're not gonna wanna talk. It's not gonna be as good. But if you feel good, have energy, you're gonna be vibrant. It's gonna be perfect, on par. Well, if you warm it up and all of that, yeah. But on top of that, if you warm your voice up, make sure you eat and drink something, and you mean what you say and apply everything I've gone over in this video, nothing's gonna stop you at all.